Senator Cardozo. Thank you, Madam Speaker. Thank you, Mr. Lametti and Mr. Duclos, for being with us today for this important debate. I have two questions for you. The first one is, when the government decided to request a delay, did you consider a shorter delay, such as 6 months? Minister.
Thank you, Senator, for the question. I would say the short answer to that is yes. As Minister Duclos has mentioned, the group of experts led by Dr. Gupta felt that we were ready to go. We would be ready to go later this month. There had been questions raised by certain medical faculties across Canada, by other groups, by provinces and territories, said they weren't. So there were a number of different discussions that both I had and that Minister Duclos had, including with senators in this honourable place, as well as parliamentarians and experts across Canada. 6 months, 9 months. At the end of the day, it was felt that a safe period of time, to be perfectly honest, was 6 to 9 months, but we have gone with a year to be safe, to make sure that everyone is on the same page and we're prepared as a country to move forward with this next step at the same time. The medical profession, provinces, territories, and this will give us an adequate amount of time to really be ready together.
Senator Cardozo.
Thank you. My second question is perhaps a bit more philosophical, and I ask this from the perspective that when it comes to MAID, I think there is no right or wrong answer. We must respect everyone's perspective. We all get letters as parliamentarians from Canadians who are desperate that there not be a delay, and we also hear from people who feel that MAID should be scrapped altogether. So I ask you to help us with this. It's a struggle for us as lawmakers. What do you say to us and to people who seriously do not want this delay?
Monsieur le Ministre.
Je vais répondre en français.
I'll answer in French this time. You're right. This is a very intimate and difficult and complex question. Questions of life and death are essential to human life by definition. It's normal for us to have divided opinions when considering these issues, especially in a society that continues to evolve. People are wanting quality of life more and more, as well as autonomy. So we must respect their choices, no matter what choices they make. Sometimes these are about their personal identity, or it may be related to religious conviction or lifestyle, and also choices about how people wish to end their lives. Everyone's life will end, one way or another, someday. So these are extremely personal and difficult issues that you are dealing with very delicately in this chamber. It's not easy to have such conversations. You're, just as the other chamber, you are trying to gather perspectives and people's views and opinions that may be very disparate. I encourage you to carry on with this work. I think that the MPs and senators who sat on this committee, I'm thinking of Marc Garneau, the committee chair, who announced his departure today. Marc delayed his departure from political life today. He wanted to leave sooner after having given so much to Canada. He could have left earlier, but what he told the Quebec caucus, and David was there this morning, is that he wanted to be here till the end for this work. He thought it was very important, and he'd worked with you, senators, as well, and he wanted to see it through.